I wonder how Tyron Smith is handling that right now.
Bro, there's no way he's handling that well. There's no way he's handling that well.
Yeah.
2 stripes all the time. I hate talking nasty.
Yeah.
But it truly is like sometimes guys that just haven't played the game in that position just don't understand.
It
like
sounds
310 pounds plus, all that running affects you negatively. There's a return after a while, but after only a certain amount of running, you're actually getting hurt more than you're helping, especially week 8, week 9, when you're not seeing the end of the season.
Take care of your guys.
Take care of your guys, man.
You've
got to, otherwise dudes will get hurt, especially in the offensive line.
Yeah.
They've got to be in shape, but there's smart ways to keep dudes in shape without busting those
Y'all
knees.
had that situation with the Titans, right? Didn't I see like a stat where there's been like the most guys on IR?
2 years in a row.
Oh yeah,
we
bro.
set a record
it was
in
nuts.
20. Was it 20 or 21? It was 21.
I think it was back to back. It was the year you guys, I think, went to the AFC Championship, right?
No. 2020.
You're talking about the year where you went down with your first ACL?
But even I think 2021 was the first year we set a record for most players played on one team. It was like 85 or something like that.
2021, yeah. Most players used with 91, and then followed up that year with 86 players used in 2022.
Just
second
wild.
most in league.
And we're talking about like soft. We're not just talking about ligament. We're talking about soft tissue. Like it's just tough, man. And it's hard enough. You know how it is. Small. I have a kink in my neck from sleeping wrong last night, let alone playing a damn season.
Yeah.
And just watching you do that makes me so sad because my neck, I can barely look left right now.
I know, bro.
It is. It's crazy how the dudes that have played it and are now teaching it understand that part. And it's such a crucial part of football is when you get to that age, once you hit, let's just say 25 years old. I don't know what the benchmark is, but let's just say it's 25. You have to be smarter about the way you train and the way you practice. It's not a toughness thing. It's not an effort thing. It's finding ways to give the effort when it counts. And that is like one of the most difficult things for coaches to figure out, I feel like, which goes along with our conversation about Keith Carter.
Even like winning the room and like leading, like there are times to be gritty, like, hey, I know this sucks, but trust me. And then there's times to pull back where it's like, hey, being gritty right now might not be the move. It might be a little more detrimental than
And that was
helpful.
the thing. It was like all gas, no brakes all the time, which is awesome if you're watching Remember the Titans. That's a fantastic. Like you're watching that.
Or watching
You're watching a good old
greatest
fashioned
movie
Disney
all time,
movie.
by the way. For me.
That's
for me.
great.
Sports
and I love
movie,
opinions.
sports movie,
I love your
sports
opinion.
movie.
You haven't watched? Have you seen Goon?
I haven't.
Taylor, yeah, he's not big on Remember the Titans, right?
It was overplayed for me
make,
so
it
much
didn't
in
make
high
your
school.
list.
Yeah.
But also, Chick-fil-A was overplayed for me, and we had Chick-fil-A the other day, and I was like, this shit's fire.
Yeah.
So I maybe need to go rewatch it. That said, I don't remember what I was saying. It's hard, dude. It's fucking hard playing in the NFL. It really is. And it sucks when you get older and you for the first time, you feel, damn, I'm a little bit older. Hey, I'm not recovering as fast as I used to recover.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
And it's just staying ahead of the chains. And when you have somebody that's hurting you more than helping you, it is the most difficult shit.
What is the most important day of the week?
Sunday.
Yes. Like we should always be building up to Sunday. You should know who you have in your room. You should know your guys. You should know what they need and what they don't need.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a coach, like you should be looking at that. That's why I always I got so much love for Sanjay. Shout out Sanjay out there. My receiver coach in Dallas. Like when I got to Dallas, like I had hamstring issues. They put me on a hamstring program that I was doing every week. But in practice, like I would practice Wednesday. No, I would practice just individual on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So coming off a game, we played Sunday, whatever on Monday, Tuesday, off day. Wednesday, he would give me a little extra time to recover. So I would just do individual. And when we got the team periods, like I was just holding the script, like being able to go through the plays, mentally stay there, right? And then on Thursday,
that is the dream, man. That is
Thursday.
the dream.
Thursday, I was on a snap count.
Ball,
like I was on a snap count. Like, I had so many reps. And then on Friday was like, that's my gas day. I'm going on Friday, even though it's fast Friday. So the practice is shorter. He knew exactly what I needed on my legs.
You run the red zone real quick at full speed, then you jog through the rest of the practice, but you're still being sharp.
The key third down that you gotta.
Yeah.
You're gonna give him that little move right there.
We get to Sunday, like I felt like on like later in my career in Dallas was like it was gold.
Mm.
Like that was a perfect setup for me. And like I basically carried that with me the rest of my career after that. Like he gave me that piece, and when I went back to Green Bay, And maybe that was one of the reasons they wanted to grind us out. Like maybe that was one of the reasons they thought that I couldn't go, because I was like, no, I need, like, this is what I need, because Sunday is the most important day. Like,
you need some load management.
I need some load management.
How was
like,
that conversation?
Not in the game.
Not in
Not
the
game.
Yeah.
Just practice.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that after the season.
Yeah.
When you go from like, all right, Green Bay, Dallas, Houston, Green Bay, how are you telling them this is what I need without sounding like it's tough to say that without sounding like a bitch sometimes, or you at least feel like you sound like a bitch. Like, hey, I need this.
definitely. I told them my history, like the same way that I would go to the training staff or the strength conditioning. I haven't squatted since 2009. I have a facet dysfunction, like, and my facet in my back will get locked up. So like I haven't back squatted since 2009. My entire NFL career, I never back squatted. Like, there's a reason for it. Like, there's a reason that I couldn't. Like, so, I mean, we made it work, and like, it was great. My career worked out. So, like, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, like,
not back
try to give that conversation, like, you know.
Yeah, it's tough. When you hang up the back squat, at first you love it.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, I never have to back squat again.
Yeah.
And then after a while, you're kind of like,
I kind of want to squat.
yeah.
See, I leg press. I do heavy leg press.
You a pitch shark guy too?
Yeah.
Love the pitch shark,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
You're all about, you do that little
Big
thing
fan.
where you kind of keep your legs straight and do the bounce back and forth.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Get the
talking
glutes
about?
fired up.
Get those glutes fired up,
and ready.
all that. Man, the pitch shark. I never liked the pitch shark. I'll tell you what I liked was rear foot elevated lunges. That was my favorite
That was it.
leg exercise. We did this French eccentric exercises in Vanderbilt.
Oh, the French contrast.
Yes, and that was probably my favorite training program I've ever had.
Man.
How much
That
are
was
y'all
fun.
working out now?
I mean, come on.
We get after it.
You tell us.
Yeah.
I mean, you
We
look
get
real
after
lean
it.
right now. That's what I'm asking.
Oh yeah, try to stay lean. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we hit it. You try to do a little something every day.
Yeah.
Whether the weekends that happens or not is whatever.
Right.
But Monday through Friday, you're pretty conscious, intentional about getting an upper, getting a lower, getting some conditioning, getting your sauna, getting your cold tub.
Yeah.
Like just staying ahead of the chains of life now.
Mhm.
Because now you're thinking about, you take all the hits. Like you're talking about your kids. You think, I've taken all these head hits, the shoulder, the knee, the ankle, whatever it is. And you're like, how do I not just, you see like older people walking into the grocery store and you're like, God damn, I don't want that. And you look at the guy, he probably never played football.
Yeah.
So you just kind of want to stay ahead of all those stuff.
No-
You want to
no
feel
doubt.
good. You obviously want to look good, and then everything in
Yeah.
between.
Yeah.
It's like no matter what, if it was like the ideal situation every week, trying to like exercise and get out there like 5 times. Like today, Taylor's in there working with lower body, right? He was in there getting after it, lower body. Either way, he was in there getting after it. And I worked out the 2 days on the weekend, so I kind of, my Garmin right now says overreaching, so I need to work on some recovery a little bit more. So I'm in there while Taylor's working out the whole time, and I'm just doing incline walks, like zone 2 cardio, 30 minutes a pop.
Yeah.
Getting some zone 2 cardio in my life.
Come
but
on. I love
we're
it.
getting.
Those little Garmin's,
I love
like
it,
for
bro.
me, did you ever
No
use
free
a
shout-outs
Garmin or a
to Garmin.
Fitbit or an Oura Ring?
No.
In football, whenever I had those, I would have the Oura Ring. I remember one season I wore it for like the first 4 weeks of the season, but I would wake up on Sunday and it'd be like my sleep level was like a 50. I'd be like, oh, mentally, I'd be like, maybe I'm not ready for the game. This, that, and the other. To the point where I had to take it off. I was like, I cannot.
Yeah. Messing with the
Mentally, I
mental.
can't handle this.
Yeah,
I can't handle the. I can't handle seeing
tape
it.
the whoop down.
Yeah. No, I just couldn't. It's too much. It's too
Yeah,
much for
I
me.
feel you.
You know,
I
some guys just aren't built like that. I wasn't.
Yeah,